Live from the venerable grounds of Fenway Park in Boston, Massachusetts. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. The Atlanta Braves and the Boston Red Sox. John Shambi on the play-by-play with you. Chris Singleton providing the color. So the Atlanta Braves are in position to sweep this three-game series with a win. So, Chris, what's their mindset heading into today?
Yeah, looking to go 3 for 3, Boog. They've already won the series, and now they can really leave their mark. It's all about having confidence, and that's what a team takes away from a sweep. So they're happy to win the series, but they'll really be riding high tomorrow with the win today.
First pitch coming your way next. Getting the nod on the mound, it's Sonny Gray. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Well, Boog, almost 2,000 strikeouts in his career, and such a great milestone for him to reach. I think this guy's got a lot more in him. Maybe we'll see 3,000 at some point.
Okay, all set to go. Eli White getting ready to hit. He's already set a new career best for stolen bases in a season, Chris. And we're underway from Fenway. Close, but called a ball. 2 balls, no strikes. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. Here's a 1-1. Oh. Makes the catch. 1 down. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. It features a great veteran presence, Matt Olson.
He's one of the better home run hitters in the league this year. In fact, in the top 5 in homers in the National Leagues. Not missing many pitches. And I tell you what, when he gets his pitch, he goes a long way. Make sure you don't sleep on this guy if you're the pitcher.
So here's the Braves designated hitter, Drake Baldwin. Stays alive. Just underway here at Fenway.
Oh, that's inside. Whoa.
Two on the way. That one missed. Ground ball, left side,
foul.
and foul ball.
Here we go, Sonny.
Sets him down looking. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. 2 outs, base is empty. Matt Olson up to the plate, hitting a ton of homers this year, second most in the National League. And first offering is fouled off. Olson handling the duties at first, hitting third in the lineup, and he's put together some good swings lately with 5 home runs in his last 10 games. Here comes the 0-1. Just missed. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. Tap dances out of the way of that one. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Braves. Now the Red Sox will get their shot. No score. You're watching Atlanta Braves baseball on the Show South. And we're back here at Fenway Park And now here's the starter for Atlanta, Spencer Schwellenbach. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Wilson Contreras leading things off and takes a strike. Here comes the 0-1. Late on that fastball.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And a swing and a miss. One down.
Batting second, center fielder.
Time now to check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. They're facing a guy today who is a strike thrower. Doesn't issue a lot of walks, so they're going to have to work hard to generate base runners.
And when you've got a strike thrower like this guy on the mound, you can't be overly patient as a hitter because the umpire is generally going to give him the benefit of the doubt. So you got to go up there, understand what's in his repertoire, be aggressive in what you can handle. And you get 3 swings, why not take?
Can't glove it cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Well, looked like a pretty routine play. Just couldn't get it to stick in the glove as he gets tagged with the error. Should have been 2 outs in the inning, but now they have to work around it and get 2 more.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Wilyer Abreu will hit next. 2 for 7 in the series so far.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Man at first, 1 away.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Line drive to short and caught.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
Now batting Jarren Duran. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They stopped the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Stepping in, Carlos Narvaez.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure this team is chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
Two on, 2 outs. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. The 1-1. This one chopped up the middle. Albies. And that's the inning. Scoreless after 1. Back here in Boston, now in for the Braves, Ozzie Albies. And that one fouled off. 0-1 now. Foul ball there. The 0-2.
Ball one. Ball.
High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. Ozzie Albies goes yard. It's his 8th home run of the year. And they jump ahead in the second. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Under the Mendoza line so far this month. Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
The 1-0. Late swing, foul to the left.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
And that one inside and it hit him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. Here's Sean Murphy.
He really needs to start making more contact, averaging 2 strikeouts per game over his last 5.
Nope. Ball one.
And the 1-0. Right side. Dives, and he can't hang on. Gets it there in time, though, so they get the first out of the inning.
Great job by the second baseman right there. Quick reaction to dive, knock that ball down, and big leaguers just don't panic, not the good ones. He gets up, makes the play, really good throw over to first base. That's the kind of composure that you want to see from a guy in that position.
So now, with one away and a man at second, here's Mauricio Dubon. He was late there, strike one. The 0-1 in the dirt. Chris, he leads the way with the best batting average on the team. Man at second.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
That one fouled off, 2-2. Next offering misses, and the count is filled up. Ripped into left center for a base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Picks himself up an RBI. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Man at first with one gone. Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves. The 0-1. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Ha-Sung Kim stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. The 1-0. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Here's a 1-1. Swings and misses. Went with the sweeper. Dubon off of first with 2 away. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Got him. Rusty Valentine rings him up. But 2 runs for him and they jump ahead. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Braves 2 and the Red Sox nothing. Bottom of the second. Still stepping in for Boston, Trevor Story. Anything in particular stand out to you as far as moments at Fenway Park?
Wow, you know, it's unfortunate because I remember as an Oakland A's player, we were up in the series against the Red Sox 2-0. All we needed to do was close out a Saturday night ball game. We went extra innings. The Red Sox won that ball game. And then Sunday, they pushed the series by winning Game 4 back to Oakland for Game 5. And unfortunately, they won Game 5 as well.
Dubon to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Third baseman, Marcelo Meyer.
Now the third baseman, Marcelo Meyer.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
That was 2003, and the Red Sox would eventually get their hearts broken by Aaron Boone, but end the curse a year later.
Hey!
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Here we go, Marcelo.
Here's a chopper to short. Kim to first. Just got him on that one.
Batting 8th, designated hitter, Caleb Durbin.
Caleb Durbin up next for the Red Sox. Oh, great stop. To first. Nicely done for the out. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Welcome back.
Leading
Let's
off
take a
for
look at how the
Atlanta,
series has played out
right
so
fielder
far.
Eli White.
That one misses, and that is ball 1. Hammered down the right side, but foul. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. This one popped up right side. Contreras under it, and there's 1 away.
Up next for Atlanta, the designated hitter, Drake Baldwin.
Now at the plate, Drake Baldwin. His first at bat was a strikeout.
That's a ball.
Next
No,
offering
that's a
is
ball.
down low. That's ball 4, trying another fastball, but missed the spot.
Up next
4
for
pitches. That's an
Atlanta,
easy
first
walk,
baseman,
man. He could have
Matt
walked me
Olson.
right there, Boog. The last one wasn't even close.
1 down. And the batter now, Matt Olson. He's 0 for 1. That one misses. That's 5 straight.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Come on, Sonny. Up. Here we go, Sonny.
And a 1-1. Fastball for a strike.
That's a ball.
Baldwin over at first with 1 away.
Let's go, Sonny.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 2-2 on the way. That one just misses. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Pretty close, but it was a ball. Still 1 challenge left for them. Payoff pitch. So a
Take it,
walk
mate.
puts runners at first and second.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
Grounder might be 2. Over to second for 1. Double play. What a quick killing to end the inning. So they're able to work around a pair of walks in the inning. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Braves 2 and the Red Sox nothing. This is Braves baseball on the Show South. Back in Boston, so stepping in for Boston, Ceddanne Rafaela.
Second baseman, Ceddanne Rafaela.
Receiving fastball. Low middle.
Right side, hard hit. Throw on to Olson. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
Up next for the Red Sox, first baseman.
So the Red Sox
Wilson
lineup turns
Contreras.
over. Wilson Contreras, the next to hit, struck out swinging his first time. Ground ball off the middle. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Up next for the
Now the
Red
number
Sox,
2 hitter,
center
Roman
fielder,
Anthony.
Roman Anthony.
Nobody in his team has scored more runs than he has this season, Singy. Oh, 1 down.
Ball.
Low inside.
Come on, Roman.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Swing, and he breaks his bat. Over to Albies. Over to first.
Oh,
Safe.
he's there. Safe.
Up next for the Red Sox, right fielder, Wilyer.
And stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. He's 0 for 1.
Curveball. Below middle.
On the ground, Kim, the flip, and very nicely done for the out. One left for the Red Sox. They trail things here 2-0. As we go to the top of the fourth. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Mike Yastrzemski. This one in the air. Meyer. And there's one down.
Up next for Atlanta, catcher Sean Murphy.
So here's Murphy now. Grounded out his first time up. This is a guy that they are counting on to deliver, and early on this season, it's been a struggle. Bottom line, his resume says he's a good hitter, just has not gotten off to a very good start. And you got to figure, regress to the mean, water finds its level, all those sayings, that he will end up having a good year. That misses the zone. 3 balls, no strikes.
Well, I'll tell you this, nobody on his team is worried about it. They've seen him do it year in and year out.
This one swung on and hit well, way back there. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. Sean Murphy circles the bases. That's his 99th career homer. And they add a run. It's 3-0. Singy, that's his 99th career homer.
Well, he's probably already thinking about the next one, and don't want to think too hard because you'll start to struggle. 100 is a really nice number to get to, though. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
One out, bases empty, and a run in. Top half of inning number 4. Comes up empty. Some early action out there in the bullpen. Connolly early, getting loose out there. Number 56, also throwing.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Whoa.
High fly ball down the left field line. That one back there. That was foul, and he'll see another. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Here's the 2-2. And that skips in the dirt. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a payoff pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at-bat alone. Really making him work out there. In an era with a lot of swing and miss and strikeouts, you got to love an at-bat like this. No one giving in.
On the ground to the left.
Foul.
And that's just foul.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Duran takes it in for the out. 2 away.
Up next for Atlanta, center fielder.
And now
Michael
Alex
Harris,
Cora
the
is
second.
out of the dugout, and he will make a move for the bullpen. Sonny Gray will depart, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment.
Now pitching for
They
the
bring a
Red Sox.
young arm out of the
Number
bullpen in this spot.
71,
Connolly early.
Connolly
He's into the game with the bases empty. Michael Harris the second digs in now. Struck out swinging his first time.
Let's go, Red Sox.
Early, 23 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2023. Swings through that.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. Outside low, 2-2. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Braves get one on the big fly. It's now 3-0. You're watching Atlanta Braves baseball on the Show South. Back here in
Leading
Boston.
off
So
for
stepping
the
in for
Red
Boston,
Sox,
Jaron
left
Duran.
fielder, Jaron Duran.
Kim on the run, throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Up next for the Red Sox, catcher Carlos Narvaez.
Here's the catcher, Carlos Narvaez. Rolled out to second in his first at bat.
Nope, outside.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Out to short, Kim. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Up next for the Red Sox, shortstop Trevor Story.
2 down, bases empty. Here's Trevor Story now. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
0-1. That one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Kim with the throw to first, and Story is out. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. 1, 2, 3 go the Red Sox. They trail in this one 3-0. Back here at Fenway,
Leading off
now in for the Braves, Ha-Sung
shortstop,
Kim.
Ha-Sung Kim.
Knee high, that's in for a strike. And he'll challenge that called strike. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they've still got both their challenges. That one is cut on and missed. Looked like a changeup.
Really good changeup.
Stays alive. The 1-2.
Ball two.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
On a line. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for Atlanta, right fielder Eli White.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Eli White now at the plate. Foul ball. Now the 0-1. And that is out of play. The 0-2. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. 2 down.
Up next for Atlanta, the designated hitter Drake Baldwin.
Now it's the DH, Drake Baldwin. He is struck out and he is walked.
No, that's a ball.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. And the Braves go down quietly, but they lead at 3-0. Back now at Fenway. So stepping in for Boston, Marcelo Meyer.
Baseman Marcelo Meyer.
You know, these Red Sox, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Well struck, right field. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
Well, this tends to happen more often in this park than others, and that short fence is just so inviting for hitters. You see a lot of balls bounce over for an automatic double when no one can run it down.
Caleb Durbin will hit next. Grounded out his first time. Right through there for a strike. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Last half of inning number 5. Swings through that one out in front that time. Out to short, Kim. Sends it to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Up next for the Red Sox, second baseman.
So now with one away and a man at second. And next for the Red Sox, Ceddanne Rafaela. Grounded out his first time up. to the right side, and it goes just foul. Man at second. In the dirt, blocked. Here's a 1-1. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
Up next,
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Back to the top of the order, digging in, Wilson Contreras, 1 for 2. And he takes a strike.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Strike 2.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
That one off the mark, and that's ball 1. Got him looking. Now he's challenging the called strike.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. That, you know what, good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
2 on, 1 out. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
So stepping in for Boston, Roman Anthony. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Two on, 2 outs. Little chopper rolls foul.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Here's a 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 1-2. Line and a base hitting to right. In to score from third. It's an RBI single, and they cut the lead to 2.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
First and second, 2 outs. Wilyer Abreu getting ready to hit.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
That one the other way, leaping, and he makes the grab.
Make a great catch like that. It's all about timing the jump. His timing was perfect, excellent grab, and he comes down with it. The inning is over.
Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far.
Now pitching for
Number
the Red
56
Sox,
on the pitch here.
Just trying to
56.
keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's Matt Olson down. The outfield shifted pretty heavily towards right field. First pitch swinging, and it's a knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Got the pitch that he wanted. Just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open. Backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
One out man at first. Mike Yastrzemski up here. Popped up. Story under this one. And there's two down.
Bill, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Sean Murphy gets a chance to hit. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100.
Yeah, and making it to 100 homers would be quite the career accomplishment for him. Out of the more than 20,000 players to take an at-bat in the majors, less than 5% have ever hit 100 dingers.
That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. And out of here. He deposits that one into the monster seats. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add a pair. It's 5-1. Siggy, that's a special one. His 100th career home run.
Man, 100 career homers. Pretty impressive.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So two down. Mauricio Dubon, the next to hit. Ground ball left side and foul ball. Activity in the bullpen. Greg Weisser, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Crawford also getting ready. Two down, nobody on. Lifted in the air, right field. Abreu on the move. Reaching for it and brings it in. Braves pick up two on the long ball. It's now 5-1. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year.
Slider. Middle center.
Ball one.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. So the call stands. That knocks them down to one challenge left. The 1-1. And there's a foul ball.
Low inside.
Ground ball right side, and that's just foul.
Low inside.
Ball 2.
Slider. Middle inside.
Here's a 2-2. And that skips into dirt. Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Let's go. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
And that one ripped to left. One up, one down.
Up next for the Red Sox. Catcher,
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Carlos Narvaez. He's grounded out a couple of times.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Nope. Ball 1.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
That catches the zone for a strike. Now 1-2.
High middle.
Goes down looking.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Two outs, base is empty. Here's Trevor Story, has grounded out a couple of times. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Here's the third baseman, Marcelo Meyer.
Marcelo Meyer.
Up.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
The 0-2. Swing and a ground ball. And it goes just foul.
High outside.
Here's the 0-2. Swings through it for the K. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. And the Red Sox leave one. They're down 5-1. We go to the top of the
Leading
7th.
off
So
for the
now to the
Braves,
plate for
center
Atlanta.
fielder,
Michael Harris the
the
second.
2nd. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2.
You know, these
That's the
Braves
ball.
doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. The numbers say their chase rate, or swings at pitches outside the zone, is under 25%, and I think it's a big reason why they're scoring runs.
Slider clips the corner. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. And that one did miss, and the strike is overturned. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Off the mark there. Ball 3.
By not chasing out of the zone, they're getting good pitches to hit. When you can do that, you have a much better chance to square up the baseball and do damage like they have so far.
Payoff pitch. On the
Nope,
ground.
foul ball.
And foul ball. 3-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. In the air to left center. One away.
Up next for Atlanta, shortstop Ha-Sung Kim.
So digging in, Ha-Sung Kim. And first offering is fouled off. That one ripped. And there's 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Number 56 will depart. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching. for
New
the
arm
Red
out of the
Sox,
bullpen, Greg
number
Weiser.
57,
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Back to the top of the order now. Eli White next up for the Braves. 0 for 3 in this one. And it's fouled away. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7.
Here we go, Greg.
Swinging a foul straight back. The 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is that. Down in order go the Braves. They're up 5-1. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game
For
summary.
the Red Sox, designated hitter, Caleb Durbin.
Curveball. Low middle.
Ball.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
The 1-0. Out to short. Oh, he gloves it. Throw to first. But it's not in time. Base hit.
This is great work by the shortstop. He makes the throw across the diamond after the dive and just wasn't able to get it there in time. But I love how much he put into that play. And on the other side, he was really giving it his all down the line as well. Nice play on both ends.
Now here is Ceddanne Rafaela. On the ground, could be two. Over to Albies. Throw to first, safe.
Up next for the Red Sox, first baseman Wilson Contreras.
So back to the top of the order. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Wilson Contreras. 1 for 3. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1.
What makes him special is a lot of pitchers lose movement in their stuff the deeper they go into a game, but he's just different. We see plenty of break in his pitches, even when he's running a little low in the tank.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. They get it in quickly, so first and second now, one out.
Next for the Red Sox, center fielder
Roman Anthony up next for the Red Sox.
Four-seam fastball.
That's the ball.
The Bo Sox trying to get back into this one here at the bottom of the 7th. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Two on, one out.
Ball.
Two and 2 to the right side. Over to Kim. 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. Starting to run out of outs as they're unable to chip away. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Braves 5 and the Red Sox 1. This is Braves baseball on the Show South. We're at the top of the 8th. So here's the Braves designated hitter, Drake Baldwin. Missed with a changeup, ball 1. The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Giovanni Moran, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose.
Ball 2.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
To third, Meyer. Fires across the diamond. First out in the top of the 8th.
Up next for Atlanta, first baseman Matt Olson.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
And first offering is fouled off.
No, that's a ball. Way to go, Boston!
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Gets under and pops it up. Contreras has a beat on it. He makes the grab, and there's 2 away.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
2 down, bases empty. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. He's already homered here in this one. He swings and fouls one off. Yo, 1. And a foul ball.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these pitchers really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
2 down, nobody on. And they'll do it again. The 0-2. And that one is inside ball 1.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And he chases that one. And the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They lead this one, though, 5-1. On to the bottom of the 8th. So stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu.
Wilyer Abreu. Now pitching for
Joe
Atlanta,
Jimenez
number
taking over on the mound.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
4-seam fastball. High inside.
Here comes the 0-1. And that's in for a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Liner, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the
Showed a
Red
willingness
Sox,
to drive that pitch
left
the opposite
fielder,
way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Now, Jarren Duran. That one's in there, 0-1.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Ground ball right side. And that one finds its way through. And out to aboard.
Two consecutive base hits for these guys here, and maybe they've got something going here, trying to get back into this one.
So up next, Carlos Narvaez. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. The 0-1. Swing and a pop-up. Kim. And there's one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Shortstop, Trevor
Dangerous hitter at the
Story.
plate in Trevor Story. Back to the mound. Might have him hung up here. Over to Kim. One. Throw to first. They beat it.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Marcelo Meyer up next for the Red Sox. Out to short. Slings to first, and that is that. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Braves 5 and the Red Sox 2. You're watching Atlanta Braves baseball on the Show South.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back.
Red
It's the
Sox.
top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Giovanni Moran.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Now in for the Braves,
For
Mike
Atlanta, left
Yastrzemski.
fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark, but obviously out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
Strike 2. And that one almost hit him. Stays alive. Two now, and that's downstairs and outside. Cuts at it and misses. That's a strikeout, and a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Sean Murphy, looking for his 3rd home run of the game.
Yeah, he blasted his 2nd of the game in the 6th inning. This guy looks like he's playing on beginner mode in this one.
Beginner mode is where it's at, Chris. There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. And that's going to bang against the wall. The relay throw. Safe. And that's his 3rd hit.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Mauricio Dubon digs in now. And first offering is fouled off. Way out front for strike 2. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Justin Slayton preparing to come on if needed. Man at second.
That's a ball.
That's smacked on a line to center. That's out number 2.
center fielder, Michael Harris, the second.
And next for Atlanta, Michael Harris the second.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball one. Yeah, big swing and a miss. Got him. Out number 3. Braves strand one. They're still out in front 5-2. Bottom of the 9th. Now here's the Red Sox DH, Caleb Durbin. So they turn to their closer, Raisel Iglesias.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
That's in there. Strike one.
Nope, that's off the plate.
Up the middle. It's through for a hit. And a man aboard. Singy, that's a start.
Yeah, as soon as that ball got through, I could see down in the dugout, guys pumping their fists. They know that they got a chance in this ball game.
Now it's the second baseman, Ceddanne Rafaela.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
The 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
One out man at first. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Wilson Contreras. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. And the 0-2. That's a hit. Yastrzemski hustles it back in, and that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away. First and second, 1 out. Roman Anthony, and a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Late on that fastball.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Good eye right there. Challenge from behind the dish here. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they're now out of challenges. The tying run at the plate. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The 1-2. That's down and in. A slider missed. Tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Only 1 out left for the Red Sox. Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Oh.
They're down to their final strike. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Two on, 2 outs. On the ground, right side. Base hit! Runner around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they cut the lead to 2.
Well, that gets them a little closer in this one. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ballgame.
Big spot here, bottom of the 9th. Down to their final out. Jarren Duran up next for the Red Sox. On the corner for a strike. It's 0-1. The Braves trying to close out a 2-run lead. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Swing and a bouncer. On to first. Ball game. And the Braves come in here and finish off a 3-game sweep.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
A 5-3 final score in this one. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.